You know, what's really terrific about the King Charlotte is the location, King Spadina. So what I love about it is that just up Spadina, a few blocks, you've got Chinatown, you've got the Kensington Market. You know, it's an express route out to the QEW. You can go east or west. We've got an island airport that you can walk to if you want to take a quick trip to New York City. The best entertainment strip in Canada, which is the King West-West strip between Spadina and Bathurst. There's 40 restaurants and nightclubs. It's become the funnest place to party in Canada. If you want to see the theater, well, not only is there one theater, there's two theaters right on the same street, 200 yards away. There's also the only five-star hotel open right now in Canada, or sorry, in Toronto, the Ritz-Carlton, 2 blocks away, with 2 more five-star hotels coming, another 4-star hotel, and a 5th 4-star hotel coming. The imprint was an interesting imprint in that it was 170 feet long and only 65 feet wide, which is actually very hard to build on, unless it's a perfect site. Well, this site's a perfect site because it had roads on 3 sides, 2 lanes and a street. So it allowed me to do a super wide, shallow kind of floor plate, which meant that the building actually ended up being 160 feet long and about 50 feet wide, which means when you put a quarter down the middle, you end up with suites that are about 21 or 22 feet deep. So if you want to do a 440 square foot 1 bedroom, 20 feet by 22 feet, it's beautiful. It actually lives way larger than that. It's like living in a 650 or 700 square foot 1 bedroom because there's no wasted space. Just a really super efficient floor plan. So every unit in the King Charlotte lays out magnificently. It's the best building I've ever done for floor plans in my life, and I can't imagine ever doing another one like this. What I really, really like about this building, though, is again, I went to Peter Clues of Architects Alliance, who I absolutely have known the guy for many decades, and he's become, in my mind, the preeminent condo architect in Canada. And I asked him to do something spectacular for me. Again, I wanted to do this crazy thin glass tower. And what he came up with was this idea of 4 boxes. So there was a box down below, which was like a retail box. And then he put this, again, it's sort of a ribbon. So, but it's a ribbon wrapped this way instead of this way at Theatre Park. And that became the base of the building. And then on top of that, he attached another box that seemed to be overhanging the podium box. So usually a podium is larger than the tower. In this case, the tower is actually wider than the podium. But it's actually an optical illusion because on the sides of the property what we've done is we've got curtain wall glass that comes right out to the edge of the balcony. So the curtain wall looks like it's wider, but it's actually really just glass. There's nothing behind it. It's the end of the balcony. So it gives us sort of weird optical illusion that the building is teetering, that it's heavier on the top than the bottom. And then he makes that even more accentuated by building a gigantic glass red box on the top, which serves as a mechanical room and a party room for the building. And just off the party room is an outdoor pool. So we have an outdoor pool on the 33rd floor of this building. So the views are amazing, and I made sure that the pool faces west and gets sun all day long. That pool is going to be just hopping. And I designed the building for young people. You could not ask, if you're a city dweller, you could not ask for a better place to live if you're between 25 and 50 than the King Charlotte. Toronto's always been a great market for investing in condominiums. Over the last 20 or 30 years, people have made millions and millions of dollars. I'm talking about small investors, not Fortune 500 companies. Individuals who bought 10 or 15 or 20 apartments have made millions of dollars in our marketplace. The beautiful thing about the King Charlotte is that not only do we aim this product towards young people, but by aiming it towards young people, you also aim it towards investors, because investors buy the smaller apartments. They buy the smaller apartments because the smaller apartments are for younger people who rent. And so this building, the largest apartment's 962 square feet, and our prices are in around the sort of high 500s per square foot. And we're actually getting rent in buildings like this at $3 per square foot per month. Now that's $3 per square foot per month before condo fees and taxes. But we find that with 20 or 25% down and a 35-year AM, we're actually showing a positive return on money. I'm talking a positive return after all your expenses. But in addition to that, you're also paying off your mortgage every month because your tenant's paying your mortgage for you. So not only are you making money every month, but you're also paying off $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a year in your mortgage. So you're slowly and then quickly getting rich.